Sometimes you just have to do it. Just do things. Sometimes you just have to go for it. Do it. Everyone is a distraction from what you need to be doing in your own path, life, existence. People can help you be trained on how to see, but you still have to learn. You're still learning. You still have to be doing that. Don't project how you are onto other people because it may not be for who they are. Think about that. Feel into what that means. Maybe you don't know everything for everyone else. Maybe you know how you feel. How do you act? Do you act at all? How do you feel? Do you know how to act and feel at the same time? Do you know how to see? Do you know how to act and see into how you are without getting annoyed and frustrated at everyone else while you become cleaned through your emotions and you feel through how you are? It's not hard, but it is a key necessity. Listen, but listen more into how your emotions are aligning with what's going on for real. It doesn't matter what's going on for real. What matters is how you feel during what's going on for real. Try that. It doesn't matter what other people feel about who you are at all. It's about how you feel about how you are for real. That's all it is. And then whatever you feel like, you'll start to make choices in that way. And that's all. How you feel will be how your life becomes. Period. If you're always pissed off, you're always going to be just pissed off. If you're feeling through your hard areas and actually cleaning through everything that you want to happen, you know how to pave your way for real. Through the shades of colors, you can manipulate everything that's going to happen before it happens, inside, internally, before you even know what choices to make to begin with. That's called the law of attraction. Your blood and your nervous body, your system, will tell you what to do and what not to do. The more you feel an annoyed emotion, the more you need to press into what those are to clean through what's real and what's not. That's what's actually going on. Just because you get annoyed of something, it doesn't mean it's not real. It just means that you're dirty and you don't understand how you feel yet. So you get annoyed. Doesn't mean anything. It just means you're there during that emotion that you have to feel and you don't really have a choice in the matter. Other people can be like that too. You can start to annoy other people by who you are, which will get rid of a lot of people in your life if they're annoyed by who you are. That's okay. You're not on their vibe. and you probably don't want to be. It's gross. It's probably weird. If you're actually doing all these things and taking care of yourself in a real way, emotionally being more stable, having a backbone that's awakened in a real place, maybe look at that. Maybe clean out your body and your system and see what you start to attract in your life for real. If you don't like what you're attracted into your life at the moment, what keeps coming up all the time, maybe you need to be better. That's what it is. You need to be okay. How do you feel? Stop, don't just turn the other way. No, hold on a second. How do you feel? If you're automatically swayed into another way and that's for real, okay, listen to your nervous system all the way. Sometimes people can get confused, their heart racing into a bad thing. It's not necessarily bad. The closer you get to God, the more your heart will rise and rate and race and race and race into your throat. Sometimes being close to God makes you feel like you want to die because you're just not ready yet. Your body's going like this and shifting back and forth and doing all kinds of different crazy things. It just means you're dirty. Maybe sometimes you need to work on yourself first before you give anybody else advice. What have you attracted into your life? Maybe you need to take care of yourself first. Go and eat some sugar, a lot. If you can't, maybe there's a problem there that you need to look at because I know I'm eating a ton more sugar than I have ever had in my whole life. And I'm healthy about it, a lot. It's a fact. If you can't eat a lot of sugar, there's a problem in your system. You should be able to have a lot of sugar and have no problem with what you're doing with your body at all. People that are diabetic have a problem with your body. It's a problem. You can be healed from eating the right things, pressing through those things, and testing out your system and then aligning it into a more balanced way. These things happen all the time. That's how you heal your body for real. Don't try to act like it's fake because you won't tell me anything at all because I've already done it all. I've already been vegan. I've cleaned out my system. I've went through a lot of processes with fish, oils, omegas, lots of salmon. I've already been through all of that. It's important to understand that you're never done all the way with everything. I just know that I'm a lot better than I used to be. Way better in a lot of ways. Sure, I'll still have alcohol sometimes. I don't drink a bottle a day like I used to. But sure, on Saturday mornings, maybe I'll go and have like a couple beers. Maybe. That's it. I don't drink at nighttime because I need sleep and it's important to have a lot of rest. Alcohol, going out and doing those things is not good for your body. It's not good for me. And it's for a fact not good for everyone. Do I do anything else? Maybe. We'll see. Do I look like I'm in a bad position? I don't think so. I think I'm really healthy. I did a 5K in under 30 minutes, and I'm getting ready to do another one on Thanksgiving Day. Turkey trot. If you go back in my other stuff, go to my LinkedIn, Plano, Texas, turkey trot, I'll be there. Be healthy for your body and your system and what you're doing right now. Don't get swayed away from important things. Eat everything that you need to for your body and do a lot of it for real. I do do calls. You can go to my LinkedIn, send me a message, and maybe we can talk. The charging of everything, it depends on who you are. A conversation we should just have first before we get into some deep, deep details of who you are. This could answer a lot of questions for a lot of people. Whenever I talk to somebody one on one, it can get pretty big, pretty deep, and pretty bad sometimes. Bad, good, doesn't matter, right? What's important is that we heal you all the way. So if you're asking about coaching and different things, send me a message on LinkedIn. We can connect and we can talk. Schedule some time. We can hang out for a moment. And then if we want to go further, I may charge you a little bit depending on your soul. I know what those are. I know what your soul's. There's a lot of ways to understand what money is. Go to my About page. I put in my Venmo. If you want to donate, you can. If you want to talk to me, that's more important. Don't worry about money. Money can always come and go. If you want to donate, you can. If you want to give, you can. What's important is we talk, we pray, we talk. It's important that we do those things. We have to talk. I felt it. It's what's placing everyone all the time. Whenever the whenever the blanket happens, there's nothing that you can say. You are who you are, and that's all. When the blanket lays on top of everyone, you can we either well, you can either grow through it or not. If you want to grow through it, you need to learn what your color feels like. Your reflections come after, and then you can understand how you feel all the way through the blanket. That's all I can say. It's about as easy as you can understand. I'm placed. Blanket is just what it is. I am who I am. I'm placed by other things, so it's not hard to understand how you're being pulled. I'm riding my horses. Horses. Chariots of fire. Watch. This is what it looks like. Someone that can't be moved is placed by other things that you can't see. Or you can. That's a fact. It's a fact. The whole point of a corporation that has a chairman, it means that person is placed by other sources in a spiritual way that puts them where they are on top of that organization. And there's nothing anybody can do about it until that is finished. Everything is ran. Companies are ran and done for higher purposes all the time. People are placed in organizations for higher reasons on purposes. That's why I got rid of my Facebook, my Instagram, and my threads. All of it is done, deleted. Because if you are on LinkedIn, that's where I'm at. Do you get it? This is how it happens. This is where we go. This is where we become. This is how it goes further in your life. Don't get wrapped up in all the other junk and trash everybody else does. It's not worth it. Okay, I got it. Feel hard a lot more for real. You got it all the way through. You know, that's the good way. That's a it's a hard knowing to feel all the way through something that you don't want to do, but you have no other reason. You can just go for it. Give it to me some more. I can appreciate that a lot. Do it to me some more. I, there we are. I love that. Purple. Awesome, dude. That was great. Very, very, very cool. Very chill. A lot like Frozen. That was like magnificent, I would say. Do it some more. Can you? Do like a different shade. Try it again. That was good. Orange. Because it's a mixture of yellow and, well, red. I like it like that right now. It's a very, very, very helpful at the moment. Very, very, very. Right here. Orange. A lot right here. It's good. Extremely psychic. Extremely. I can see it. You. Extremely. Yep. Very quick. Yeah, that was a very fast, very, very like that. Like red. Very fast. That's why I like the orange because you can kind of waver through those things and it's not so fast moving. It's not so fast. It flows very like that, but at least you could, it's easier to find it. That's why I like purple. Purple, the combination of the bluing, of a lot of depth, a lot of very, very deep deals, in a combination of being able to see it in your blood, very, very fast flowing. You have to be able to see it together in that way. It's very strong. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, it's just fast. It moves very, very quick. So if you can take the, already still going like that. It's still moving in that fast manner. Very, very, very fast in that way. Brown, like that. I caught it in that way. That was very strong. Okay, yeah, give it to me some more. That's very fast. Very quick moving, flowing. I like it though. I can, the colors is what makes it easier to find and bring together in that way. Because the frequencies, if you're not open, they run through so fast, and the emotions to pinpoint, to be able to grab them in that way, you have to really sit back, because it's moving so fast. You can't really be in it. If you're in it in the red every moment, you're in it. Like, you have to be able to see it while you're in it, and those combinations of colors, it's like trillions, like for real almost. It's hard to, you, the colors is what really brings it in together, and as you open, you can expand within those things. It opens it up. What does it mean to have your gate all the way open? That's a big deal. Okay, so you want to know any books to read? Okay. So, if you've never done any of this before at all, and you want to understand what the heck we are, what to do, how you feel, any of this stuff for real, if you go to my beginning videos, I show how I pray, how I how I breathe. That's called yoga. I breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe. Go back to the very first videos and then you can see how much I breathe, what's going on with my body, and how I feel. If you want books, Kriya. I don't want to say it and really make it that be the only thing that people focus on, because don't. Pray, go to church. If you pray, go to church. I'm not going to talk about it any other way, but if you go to my beginning videos all the way 6 years ago, you'll see me breathing and unlocking my body. No joke. Go watch those. I'm sitting there up against a wall, a window's above my head, and I look very grown out. I'm not the same. I began like that. Watch the video and you can see exactly what happens. How I do it, my body shifts and changes, and it looks like I'm almost being possessed, but it's not how it's real. Our nervous body has to be engaged. It has to be unlocked. We have to do certain exercises to understand how our emotions can even be felt to begin with. Go back to my very, very, very first videos. I'm sitting there like this and I start to change. Watch it. That's really the best. But if you really want to be in an organization, go to church. Find the right one that fits your soul. Breathe a ton. Watch my first videos that I did 6 years ago, maybe 7 now. You'll understand. I don't want to say it, but Kriya. I don't want to say it, but it helped in my. I want to go to church. I like to go to church. I'm a part of a very, 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 very high type of exact, pure type of thing. I do this. Go back to my first videos and watch. Do it. And then you tell me how you feel. Don't listen to anybody. Just do it and see how it makes you feel. Don't judge anybody. Don't judge it. Don't judge how you are. Just do it. See how it makes you from that point. Try it. See what happens. And then look at more videos like that. But go off of how you are manipulating how you are in your own life. What are you bringing into your system, your own life, into what you are doing, how you can raise up, into how you can become something like that in your own way, not mine, your way. That's the most important thing. I did this because I had no other way but to do this. And I started in the path that I did because I felt like I couldn't do anything different. And now I'm like, I want to go to church a lot. I don't know why. It just makes me feel the right thing. So that's what I'm going to do. That's it. It's a good question. What am I eating? I actually have my food prepared and ready. I just need to go grab it. But right now, this is more vital. I'm placed like this at the moment. But I'll be doing my thing, you know. We'll take a couple more minutes. We'll hang out. Pray with me for a second. And then I'm going to go and continue on being placed in other areas of whatever else I'm doing. And we'll talk about it again. But let's take a couple minutes and we'll pray. That's one thing that we need to talk about. Yeah, we should talk about the differences between prayer and meditation. There is a very significant thing. Maybe we'll save it for another time. I appreciate you. For real. Whenever somebody sends me a transmission, to me it comes through as a tone. I do this a lot, all the time, so it hits me very, very fast. Bing, like that. And it comes in, and I immediately start going through the shades. The shades of colors will start to bring in other emotions, and kind of like what a Bluetooth does to your screen. It hits the transmission. It's a physical frequency that I can see. I can see it. And it's like hits. And I can see it. I can feel it. I know it. And then my body does this a lot, all the time, every moment, every second. So My nervous system just automatically starts to visualize all the different shades of colors and all the different types of tones start to come in. And then it all starts to come through. Questions, understandings, whatever it could be that's coming through. It could be like right now, it's a lot of different types of details. And it's, well, hold on a moment. It's just, it's a lot of good combinations of colors. The red is what makes it fast. So sometimes it's like, wait a second, I gotta feel through it a little bit more, like right now. I can appreciate that. Of course, I'm still learning. I'm still learning all the time. It almost makes me feel kind of weird if I felt like I wasn't. I would almost feel like anxious, like like I'm not okay almost. If I'm not learning, like it makes me almost feel kind of weird to open to lot, like it makes me feel almost out of control. Like I have to be always in the moment, pressed and prepared and ready. If I expand myself out, that means my body is really prepared to be in that space a lot. So, okay, you know, a lot of good things. Little things mean a lot of things. There is an old, I would say almost a wise tale, but it's not a wise tale. It's a for real thing. I don't know if anybody really wants to know, but I'm going to tell you a serpent knowledge. It's a big one. It's a big one. Any of you out there that doesn't want to listen to it, well, you better like not listen to it because I'm going to tell you what it means for real, okay? This is a serpent knowledge. Do you know what that was? I'm not licking my lips. It may look like I'm licking my lips, but I'm not licking my lips. It's something on the inside showing out because there's somebody watching me that is not a joke. The people that are for real means a lot of different types of details of who you can become. We are something that has to tell each other that we're for real. Anybody want to go back and see how the Dalai Lama stuck tongues to that kid? I'm not going to talk about how I feel about what happened. None of my business. But what he tried to talk about of the showing of what it is, that's for real. What happened, go talk to the Dalai Lama about that one. I'm not going to get involved with that one. That one is not, what I'm talking about. Okay? That's some crap. Okay? That's some crap. For real. That's dirty. Some things had to be cleaned out of the Dalai Lama, and he didn't want to do it any other way. And whenever you have to be real, you've got to be real. In the days that we're going into now, you better be real for real, for real, for real, for real, all the way through of who you are, or you're not going to be okay with where we're going to be. It's the cleaning of who we are. So that serpent knowledge is a for real thing. The showing of your tongue, not the touching of, no, that's stupid. We do different gestures of an understanding of who we are for real. Ask anybody about that knows some things, and they're not going to tell anything different from what that means. I'm marked for real. I have to say it. Like, it's the understanding of what you're going to become. It's just my time to say it now. I am for real. I have been for real. I can tell somebody there's somebody here, like I can, like, it's not a joke. I know. I am for real. I am. It's a fact. It's true. I know. I'm placed. I know. I'm coming into my realization of a lot of different things that kind of scare me in a lot of ways, and I don't know how to talk about it because this is not something that I was raised to understand or raised to know. I just know that I want to go to church all the time, and I get frustrated when I can't. It's not a joke, man. This is for real. I'm a marked man. I'm a marked guy. The ancient traditions will talk about it in a real way, but they won't say how it happens. I just don't know why it happened with me, but it happened about six and a half, six. I can tell you exactly the day. 6 years, 3 months, and a few weeks or so. It was for real. It is for real. That's for real. Little gestures like that, people will start to look at. The showing of this right here, follow. Your system will talk to you a lot, all the time. And if your body is talking to you, body language is for you, not for me, for you. Do you see? Little things like that happen very fast, but if you can see it, it happens very quick. Understand what those things are. People show you all the time, every day. People come in and out all the time. Every day, every second. It's like different. Time is a relic of who you can become. Now we're talking about some real stuff. Okay, someone's bring it. I can hear you. I felt that. Whenever you go to bed tonight, whenever you go to bed, listen. For real.